Do you want a lot of free time?
Do you have?
You have.
Do you have a lot of free time?
Do you have a lot of free time?
Yes, no. One tries to balance it. You need to have a working schedule, or schedule as the Americans say, and then what you do is you build in your time, free time, or anything you want to do. You have to put that on your schedule. So you try and balance it with assignments and so-called free time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
It's a question of discipline. It's like if you're sitting in an office and you haven't got a diary and you haven't got a plan to work, you'll sit there doing nothing. And that's what we try and avoid here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Robert.
Hello.
My name is Kate.
Good.
And I
Nice to meet
also
you.
nice to meet you too. And I also want to ask you some questions.
Sure.
Please describe us your usual working day.
All right. Typically, it's an early start, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay, and then I look at a working schedule or a diary, and I try to plan ahead. So I put in assignments. I work on more than one assignment at a time, but not at the same time. So for one day, typically I might have 3 or 4 different assignments to work on. So then I look at the tracking system on Upwork, which tracks your hours and your time use. And I try and work in my own program around that. So some work, some leisure, with some gaps obviously. You don't always have work. And sometimes you have more work than you can cope with. So it's a question of balancing our way of a planning system. Does that
Okay.
answer your question?
Okay, thank you. It was very useful.
It's a pleasure.
And another one. Do you have friends or family? I think you have. And are they freelancing or do they have a full-time job? And how do you plan your free time together?
Okay, family, not as such. I'm at retirement, almost retirement age now, so everybody is already gone. I have a working partner. We have a working arrangement where we feed each other work. If there's an oversupply on one side, we try and balance it on the other side. So between us, we operate on a backup basis. So one of us can work with both sets of clients. So I might have my own clients, and my working partner will have his clients. And if there's a need to, we can cover for each other.
Okay, thank you. And the last question.
Yes.
Do you have a hobby or your work is your hobby?
Just repeat that, please.
Do you have a hobby?
Do I have a?
Hobby.
MBA? You mean MBA?
MBA?
Why not?
MBA.
Maybe.
No, not MBA. No, hobby.
Hobby.
Like
Do
louder.
you have a hobby?
I still didn't get that one, sorry.
He doesn't understand you. You see? What do you usually do in your free time? Could you
What do
paraphrase?
you usually do in your free time?
Oh, okay. I enjoy gardening.
Gardening.
I enjoy walking. I live very close to the beach, the coast.
Oh,
So
I
I can
see.
take a nice walk. I like my dog and I go out for a walk on the beach. And I watch the waves and I look at people fishing, and we have a lovely climate here, so it's very nice to be able to do that.
Okay, and the last question. What is your dog's name?
That's a good one. I would get him to answer, except he doesn't speak Russian. His name is Rusty.
Rusty, okay. Thank
That's
you.
R-U-S-T-Y.
Okay. Thank you a lot.
Okay, that's a pleasure.
okay. Thank you. Okay, who else?
Можно?
You're welcome, Maxim.
Hello, Robert. My name is Max. I would like to ask you about your job. I mean, how do you cash your money? You earn on the web your money in electronic ways, yes?
The question is, how do I find work? Is that
No, no.
correct?
How do you cash your money? How do you get cash?
money. Okay. The system works like this. You have to be signed up with Upwork as a freelancer. And once you are, they register you for payment systems when you get a contract. Your employer will put the funds into Upwork, and Upwork will sit on the funds until the assignment is complete and the client is happy. And once the client's happy, he will release the funds through Upwork to myself via a credit card system.
Mhm. And you can, in South Africa, you can use the credit card everywhere. You don't need to.
Yes.
Okay.
This particular card is a MasterCard, which is available to use anywhere in the world.
Yes, but you know, for example, you need, I don't know.
Local cash, local money.
Yeah, сейчас секунду.
Скажем, ATM.
For example, you need some food. For example, I don't need. You want to buy a beer and you go to the closest shop, yes, and you can use your credit card. You don't need cash, yes.
Well, I can draw cash, or I can use the credit card as anyone that is using that credit card.
So it's not a problem to cash your money, yes.
No, not a problem.
So thanks. That's what.
That's a pleasure.
Any other
Thank you.
questions? No? Okay. Oh yeah, come closer. Yeah, this is Lena here. Yeah, welcome.
Thank you. Hi Robert, I'm Helen, and my question was, what was your first job in your life?
I worked in the banking world, commercial bank, just as a bank clerk.
Bank card.
I started very small. As a teller, we call them teller cashier. Yes, you know, working behind the desk and dispensing the money.
Okay, thank you. And do you like some movie? And what is the movie? The name of the movie?
That you like.
Just repeat that, sorry.
Yeah, closer.
Do you like a movie? And what's the name of this movie?
Do I like movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
What's your favorite?
What's your
Well, I've just seen the new Jurassic Park movie.
favorite?
That was great fun.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and more questions? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, welcome, yes.
Okay, I have asked questions. If you can ask me, please do it. I am a student and I study. I have questions. It's questions very important for me. And where did you study to be a writer?
The School of Life.
School of Life.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes. In other words, I built up the experience through real situations. Because I'm no youngster, as you can see, but over the working time, I have developed a lot of skills and a lot of experience, which I've now put to writing tasks.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
What about education? Yeah? Robert, and could you tell us more about your education? Where you studied and how useful was education in your life, in your practice, in your
Education is
job?
important from high schooling onwards. The most important thing is to study something you want to follow, not to take on something you don't want to follow. So if you don't want to be a lawyer, don't study law.
Yeah.
So what I did is I developed my skills around as needed through training, practical training, on various different jobs that I used and did. I got into the computer world for a long time. I was a business analyst, so I was able to analyze systems and help people develop new commercial systems. So really, it was as skills developed as needed.
Oh yeah, it's great. Yeah, when you develop your skills during your life, and we have such problem, for example, in Ukraine now that our education system doesn't cope with the changing requirements of the market, you know. And
Right.
yeah, I think lifelong learning is the future, definitely.
Yes, you've got to go. You've got to understand what's needed and what is required.
Yeah.
So you must understand that changes on a dynamic basis.
Yeah.
It's never set.
Never sit.
Well, I
Never.
mean, if you look at skills, I'm sure in your country as well, you would have requirements for people with computer skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, programmers, analysts.
There are a
database
lot.
people.
Yeah, our language school has the majority of people from computer science industry.
Yes.
Yes, and
So
they are
in
mainly.
that-
Yeah.
In that case, it's worth pursuing training and/or learning for a degree that might be appropriate to that. A BSc, we would call it, Bachelor of Science. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So thank you very much. The session was rather unusual because what we were planned didn't happen. Yeah, we planned some questions with Robert, but all of them were different. Sorry,
No
Robert,
problem.
for that. Yeah, this
No,
all.
that's fine.
Yeah, this
I can help
always.
anyway.
This always happens with creative students. They decided to change everything. Yeah.
No problem.
And-
Just like that.
okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this meeting. I
That's a
hope.
pleasure.
Yeah, I hope we will have some more conversations with you later, and
That'd be
contact
my
you.
pleasure.
Yeah, contact you by Skype probably today evening. Yeah, if possible. Okay, to discuss everything.
I'm sure we can do that, and I look forward to that. And thank you, your students, for your time. And it's been a pleasure meeting you all.
Yeah, thank you, Robert. A lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.